Sorry, I have a guess on how to do this.
Yeah.
So would you do x plus 3x equals to 44?
One number is 3 times another number. So x plus 3x equals to 44. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you combine it. Sorry?
Or if I don't want to do that, what else could I do?
Sorry, so you lagged for a sec?
I said that that's one approach that I can say the smaller number is x, the bigger number is obviously 3x, and that's equal. They both add up to 44, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that gives me 11, and then my larger is going to be 33, right? Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
Moise, they're saying one number is 3 times another number. So one number, whatever it is, it 3 times another number. So one number is x, the other one is 3x. Now, if they sum to 44, which means if I add them, I get 44. What's the larger of the two? Now, the smaller is x. When I add them, I get 11 as x. So 3 times that is 33.
जी लेकिन सर x plus 3x is equal to 44. फिर ये wouldn't it be? Oh, okay, ठीक है जी, सर समझ आ गया.
So that's 4x equal to 44 and then x equal to 11. Of course, we could do this, or we have another way, although that is not the preferred method. But that would be that if I said the larger one is x, then the smaller one would be x over 3. And that's equals to 44. Right? And if I add them up, I get that. But the problem with this is that, to be honest, I don't really like fractions that much. So I'll have to add them. And I know this is 4 by 3x, and that is 44. And this gives me 44 times 3 over 4. That is 33. But I personally would be inclined towards this method more. Because, yeah, fractions can be yucky sometimes. Now, we can't use a calculator on this one.
X squared equals to 0.27, 0.027x. Would that be it?
Oh, I think it's, मैं guess कर रहा हूँ. X squared is equal to 1 over 2.7%. X squared is equal.
X squared is equal to
1 over
2.7%. 2.7% of what?
मतलब, I don't know, sir. I'm just guessing.
No. 2.7% of what?
Of its reciprocal.
And what is the reciprocal?
So यही तो है reciprocal. 1 over 2.7%.
That's not the reciprocal. That's the thing. Let's read the statement again. What is a number such that the square of the number, so you're correct so far, the square of the number is something here. Okay, square of the number x squared is equal to 2.7% of its reciprocal. What's the reciprocal of x? 1 over x, right?
G.
Yeah. So what would this be? If I multiply this x here, I get x cubed equals to 2.7 over 100, right? Or 0.027. Do you know how to convert a decimal into fraction? This decimal has one number after it. So I put that many zeros. Okay. And now the point goes away.
Acha, ji.
And now we know how to do it. This is a cube root problem. So I'm going to get x equals to 9 over 10. And that is 0.9.
Lekin sir, aapne, why would you multiply 1 over x?
Because here's the thing. What is a number such that square of the number, that is x squared, is equal to 2.7% of means multiply its reciprocal. That is 1 over x.
Oh.
It's important how you translate them. That is the main challenge. Okay?
Sir, I hate these word problems.
I know. That is why I'm doing them with you. Okay, so let's break it down. Albert is 7 years older than Henry. So let's say Albert's age is X and Henry's age is Y. Okay? It's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Okay? So the thing is, why did I say Albert's age is X? Because the question says how old is Albert? So I want to know what Albert's age is. So I'm going to call that X. Albert, this is X is basically Albert. He is 7 years older than Henry. Okay. What is Henry's age? What is Henry's age? If Albert is X years, what is Henry's age?
X minus 7.
Very good. So Henry is X minus 7 and this is X. In 5 years from now, what will be Albert's age? If he's X right now,
X
how
plus
old
5.
is he 5 years from now?
He'd be X plus 5, sir.
X plus 5, exactly. And then he's twice as old as Henry. So he's 2 times as old as Henry. How old is Henry 5 years from now?
X minus 2.
X minus 2, very good. Right now, so this is happening now. Albert is X, Henry is X minus 7. 5 years later, Albert is X plus 5 and Henry is X minus 7 plus 5. Because they're both going to be 5 years older now. So that means X plus 5 is 2 times this number. Okay? So there you go. X plus 5 is 2x minus 4. So 9 equals to 3. It is just X. Yeah. So Albert is 9 years old now.
Yes, sir.
So how do you convert this?
I'm sorry?
How do you convert X plus 5 equals to X minus 4 to 9 equals to X? That last step, sir.
Oh, it's really simple. I wanted to move X here, so I just subtracted X. And I wanted to move 4 here, so I just added 4. So this is 5 plus 4 and this is 2x minus X.
Okay, so don't you have to always move the X's to the left, though?
No. It's an equation. Left is equal to right. Right is equal to left.
Okay, sir, fair enough. So I think I might have the answer.
Okay, what's the answer?
Is it 22 minutes?
Let me see. No, it's not 22.
All right.
But it's close.
My bad, sir. That was a calculation mistake. I think I got it correct. I just need this minute to calculate it.
No, sir.
They've already told us that you have to work with T. T is greater than 10. So T is what you're looking for, okay?
Yeah.
So they're saying if they start running at the same time, after how many minutes will both of them have the same distance? Which means I want to know the distance of Jake and I want it to be equal to the distance run by Amy. So just find what the distance of Jake is and what is the distance that Amy has traveled. Just add them to. You know, speed is distance over time. So time is distance over speed if you want that.
So could you hold off on this for like a minute? I'm going to get a pencil and paper and try and do this so I can actually understand.
Sure.
So is it 25 minutes?
It is.
All right, sir. Good.
So is there some data?
Sure. So what do I want? I want the distances to be equal. Now remember, distance is speed multiplied by time. Okay. So for Jake, he's running 60 yards per minute. So that is 60 multiplied by the time that he ran for. In minutes, obviously. And Amy is running at 120 yards for the first 10 minutes. So that is clearly 120 times 10. Plus 20 yards per minute after that. Okay, so if she's running for T minutes, then first 10 you subtract them. What is the remaining time? If the total is T minutes, what is the remaining time after 10 minutes?
0.
No. If the total is T and you want to take away the 10, then what do you get when you take 10 away from
T minus 10.
T minus 10, exactly. So she's running at 20 yards per minute for T minus 10 seconds or minutes. And the both distances are equal. So there you have it. That's your equation. So it's very important to break the statement down into multiple palatable parts.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So what resource are you using to teach us?
What am I using?
To teach us, yeah.
What the book? What book it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm using College Panda.
Okay, and is this something you can get here, like locally? Do I get it online or something? Or?
I don't think it's available in Pakistan, but I think you can buy it from Amazon. I'm not sure.
So is yours like an online version? Okay, so you think that's something worth getting for the practice, like on my own time?
I'm sending you all of the exercises in it, so you don't really have to buy it separately. Although I really love the book, so it's if you support the publishers, that's your choice. But
yes,
I wouldn't say that you have to buy it. You're not at a disadvantage if you don't have it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying because I need to learn a bit more. So like understanding what type of questions will come would definitely help me in knowing what to study.
Yeah, I've sent you the website for the book.
All right, so thank you.
All right. So you understand this one, right? Should we do the next one?
My method was different for this. This was like I just did pure math for this one, sir.
What did you do? Tell me.
I understood the rates, so I multiplied them by 10 because t is greater than 10. So I got 600 and then I got 1200. And then I realized the rate, like I just put it like a random guess of a number. So I multiplied it by 10 again with the new rates. So the consistent would get me to 1200 and then 1400. And then I knew that in like 5 minutes, Amy would get to 1500 then because that's 200. She's already at 1400, and then 20 times 5 is another 100.
Yeah.
And then I knew that 6 times 5 was 300, so I did that quickly.
Yeah. So what you're doing is basically an LCM method. You're trying to figure out where on the number line they will both match.
So it's kind of random guessing, but sure.
It's not random. There is a method to it. And yeah, if you did try to come up with a formula for this, I think you will be able to, although it will take a while. But yeah, that's it. It is a perfectly valid method. It's your choice. But of course, sometimes the numbers are easy to work with. Sometimes they're difficult, so it can take longer.
Yeah, it's also because I was trying to do it mentally first, and then.
Yeah.
Sir, आप लिख
Yeah.
सकते हैं 4x.
लिख सकते हैं क्या मतलब? तुम्हारे पास नोटबुक नहीं है?
नहीं सर, अभी नहीं है मेरे पास.
Come on.
सर अभी नहीं सर, मैं बहुत थका हुआ हूँ.
मैं तुम्हारे घर डिलीवर करवा दूं एक नोटबुक अभी?
नहीं सर. सर आज थोड़ा सा सर तरस खा लें.
हद होगी यार. Okay, so at a pharmaceutical company, research equipment must be shared among the scientists. One microscope for every 4 of them. Okay. One centrifuge for every 3 of them. One freezer for every 2 of them. If there's a total of 52, how many scientists are there? Okay. So if the total is 52, that means centrifuge plus microscope plus freezer, all of them equal to 52. Now, how many microscopes do you have? If you have X number of students, X number of scientists, then how many microscopes do you have?
Sir, ये हो जाएगा 4 plus 1 into 3.
Hold on. Try to translate this one. There's one microscope for every 4 scientists. So how many microscopes do you have? If you have X scientists, then how many microscopes do you have?
4 over X?
X over 4.
Hanji.
Yeah, X over 4 microscopes. And using the same idea, X over 3 centrifuges and X over 2 of freezers. And that's equal to 52.
इसका LCM लेके और फिर क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके x का आंसर आ जाएगा और फिर इसका डिवाइड बाय 3 कर देंगे एंड में.
Yeah, exactly. So LCM ले लो इसका 4 times 3 is 12. 12 भी LCM इसका. ठीक है. So that gives me 3x plus 4x plus equal to 52. That gives me 13x over 12 equal to 52. Now don't try to multiply 12 with 52. That is difficult, but you can divide it by 13, and you know 13 times 52 is 4. Basically 52 over 13 is 4. How do I know that? Can you think of a number where 13 and 52 are related in your real life? So for example, how I remember this is that you know those playing cards? There are 52 cards in a deck.
Yes, sir.
And every color has 13, so that's how I know 13 fours are 52. You don't really have to memorize any table beyond 12.
All right.
But yeah, that's the method. Do you understand the method?
Yes.
Okay, let's try this one.
Sir, 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3 into 9 plus x is...
क्या बोल रहे हो भाई? 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3?
जी, 1 over... वही सोच रहा हूँ सर. So sir, we want to find how much books does Lori own. तो हम do we just put it to x is equal to some like x equals हो जाएगा ना लोरी का?
जरूरी नहीं है. You also don't know what the total number is.
तो सर ये हो जाएगा ना 1/4 plus 1/3 plus x plus 9.
Let me say that the total number is x. So Mark owns 1/4 of x, and Kevin owns 1/3 of x. Okay, and then they're saying Kevin has 9 more books, which means if I subtract Mark's books from Kevin's books, I get 9.
Yeah, लेकिन why not just put minus plus 9x next to the 1/3?
Where are you getting 9x from?
9 plus x. Sorry.
You can so 9 plus x would mean that 9 plus Mark's books. So 9 plus Mark's books is equal to Kevin's books, which is the same as 9 plus x/4 is equal to x/3. That's the same, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So it doesn't really give me any advantage here. But yeah, it's the same as that one. So this is going to be 12. Sorry. Yeah. So 4x minus 3x equals to 9. X equals to 9 times 12. That is 90 plus 108.
So the previous equation that you wrote that you said that doesn't give you any advantage, it does, because if you write it in one entire like अगर आपने एक ही दफे लिख दिया equation आप उसको total equal अच्छा
कर नहीं सकते आप. आपके पास टोटल x है.
जी जी जी
है ना, तो आपको नहीं पता कि अब आपको पता है कि टोटल इज 108 now.
जी.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If one guy has 1/4 and the other has 1/3, what is the remaining portion? So if one has 1/4, the other has 1/3, that means total is 7/12. So the remaining is 5/12. So what is 5/12 of 108? 45. You get it what I did?
Yes.
Moise, do you understand? Oh, sorry.
I'm having a very hard time trying to focus here. That's on me.
I told you to rest today.
Alright, sir. I can just look at the recording then, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I'll brush up on some of my geometry on Khan Academy as well.
सर कर लें, लेकिन सर मेरा भी यही हाल है आज जैसे.
क्यों, आज क्या हुआ तुम्हें?
सर मैं तंग आ गया हूँ पढ़ के सर, मेरा नहीं दिल कर रहा. मैं मजाक भी नहीं.
Just 2 more examples.
जी कितने? 2 more examples.
2 more examples, yeah, and then you can go.
Sure, sir.
All right, let's try this one. A group of friends wants to split the cost of renting a cabin equally, so they want equal rent. If each friend pays $130, they will have $10 too much, which means the total cost will be $10 less than when they pay 30. Do you know how many friends they have?
No.
No, so let's call that x. So 130 for each one of them, 130 times x is cost plus 10, right? That's what it means, that it is $10 more than the cost. Okay. And then they're saying if each friend pays 120, they will have $50 too little. So if they pay 120 each, then they have C minus 50, right? They have $50 less than what they need. So what do we want to know? How much does it cost to rent the cabin? We want to know what C is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what do we do in such a case? So usually we know whenever we are solving equations simultaneously, we either divide them, we do elimination or substitution, right?
Okay.
But here's something that we can do in this case, which will actually help you out. We want to know C, and if I do elimination, then C is very difficult to get rid of. But I don't want that. I want to find C. So here's a technique. Just divide the two. Divide the top equation by the lower equation. So if I divide them, what do I get? This x cancels out, the 0 cancels out. I have 13 over 12 equal to C plus 10 over C minus 50. And that's easy. 13C minus 13 times 50 is equal to 12C plus 120. Okay, so C, I bring this.
Sorry, second.
Yeah.
13C Sir 13C कहाँ से आया है?
I cross multiplied.
Oh, okay, ठीक है 13 ठीक है is equal to
Sorry, it's 770, not 760.
जी समझ आ
You get
गया.
it? So
Yeah.
it's not always a choice between elimination and substitution. You can even divide them. The reason I divided and I knew it would work is because C is not alone, but X is. X is on its own. So I can cancel the X from one to another. But C I couldn't cancel because there was a number added or subtract. So that's why I was able to get C value right away.
Yes.
Okay, let's try this one.
Sure.
Okay, try this. This is actually very easy.
Sir, पहले आप 200 का 70% निकालेंगे, which is 200 minus 140. That's 60.
ठीक है, फिर क्या होगा?
एक second, how many green? तो यानी कि 30%. Sir, the question doesn't make any sense. It's wrong. Of the 200 jelly beans in a jar, 70% are green and the rest are red. How many green jelly beans must be removed so that 60% of the remaining jelly beans are green? Red होना चाहिए.
क्यों red क्यों होना चाहिए? What do you mean? You have 70% of them green. You remove some of them, and now it will be 60% of them are green.
Oh, okay. एक second. 20.
The answer is not 20. Because let me tell you what you're thinking. You thought that because the total is 140, 10% is 20. So sorry, the total is 200, 10% is 20. So if I remove 20, I will have 120 green, right?
G.
But the problem is when you have 120 green, the total is not 200 anymore. The total is 180.
Oh,
So
shit.
it's not 60%.
Okay. Sir, 140 आ गया अब.
So 140 तो चाहिए नहीं हमें भाई. चलो निकाल लिया हमने. 140 is the number that we have now. So I'll remove some from 140, and that divided by that same number subtracted from 200 should give me 60%. All right. So yeah, there you have it. So कर लो इसको solve. 140 minus x is equal to क्या है 3 और 5. 600 minus 3x, and this is 700 minus 5x.
Yeah.
ठीक है? So 700 minus 600 is equal to 8x. So x is equal to whatever you get.
ठीक है sir.
ठीक है? So if I'm right, okay. So I'll see you tomorrow. Allah Hafiz.